Charlie Chaplin. The bowler hat, the cane, the little mustache. The silent genius who made the whole world laugh without saying a single word. His tramp character turned clumsy steps into poetry, and his films, City Lights, Modern Times, The Great Dictator, still shine as timeless treasures. But what if the man who conquered Hollywood with pantomime returned, not to the silver screen, but to the streets of Los Angeles, behind the wheel of a food truck? Imagine standing on Hollywood Boulevard, neon signs flashing, when a black and white figure pulls up in a taco truck. Then imagine the same truck rolling west toward the Santa Monica Pier, the Ferris wheel glowing against the Pacific sunset. He tips his hat, smiles mischievously, and suddenly, you're part of the show. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments, which celebrity should we imagine living an ordinary life next? The morning sun paints Los Angeles gold. Down the palm-lined streets, a quirky food truck rumbles forward. At the wheel sits Charlie Chaplin, still in his bowler hat and mustache, though now paired with an apron dusted in flour. The truck backfires, comically at each stoplight, startling pedestrians. Chaplin tips his hat apologetically, only to honk the clownish horn by accident, making children giggle. It's as if the city itself has become his silent film set. He parks near the Walk of Fame, jumps out, and flips the window open with theatrical flair. The sign reads, Chaplin's Tacos. Laughter served fresh. Tourists gather instantly, not sure if they should order food or applaud. Inside the truck, chaos becomes choreography. Chaplin chops vegetables with exaggerated precision, juggling tomatoes before they land in the pan. A tortilla slips from his hands, spinning onto his bowler hat. Instead of panicking, he bows gracefully, as though it were part of the act. The sizzling grill hisses like applause. He flips tacos into paper trays, sometimes overshooting so customers have to catch them mid-air. Each mistake becomes comedy. Each spill, a punchline. Without a word, Chaplin communicates with wide eyes and exaggerated expressions. Children burst out laughing. Adults pull out phones, recording what feels less like a food truck shift and more like a street performance. On some days, Chaplin drives the truck across the city, turning Los Angeles into his stage. The truck putters past the Griffith Observatory, where he pauses to hand a taco to a stargazer. At Venice Beach, he nearly topples into the sand while chasing a runaway burrito, sending skaters into hysterics. Down Sunset Boulevard, the food truck glows with string lights, Chaplin waving dramatically to the traffic as though leading a parade. Horns honk back, turning the street into an orchestra of comedy. At the Hollywood sign overlook, he parks dramatically, setting out folding chairs. Tourists line up, tacos in hand, as Chaplin mimes, climbing the giant letters behind him. The city becomes his backdrop, the tacos his props, and the customers his co-stars. Every order becomes part of the show. A woman asks for spicy salsa. Chaplin pretends to faint dramatically, fanning his mouth before handing over the taco. A child points at his cane, so he stirs the guacamole with it, grinning as the crowd roars with laughter. Businessmen on lunch break try to keep serious faces, but Chaplin trips, recovers with a bow, and even gets a round of applause. Some customers stay long after eating just to watch his antics. For Chaplin, the truck is more than a job. It's a theater on wheels. The streets are his stage, the tacos his script, and the laughter his paycheck. As evening falls, Chaplin drives the truck up Mulholland Drive, overlooking the sparkling city. He sits on the bumper, bowler hat tilted back, taco in hand. The noise of the day fades, replaced by the hum of distant traffic and the glow of countless lights. But he doesn't stop there. Later, he heads west to the Santa Monica Pier, parking, the food truck near the boardwalk. The Ferris wheel spins slowly, lights twinkling as the sun melts into the horizon. Families stroll by, the air filled with sea breeze and laughter. Chaplin sets up a small stool outside his truck, serving tacos as the sky turns orange and purple. When a seagull tries to steal a tortilla, He chases it in his clumsy signature style, making children burst into laughter. For a moment, the pier itself becomes his theater, and the Pacific Ocean his backdrop. He thinks of the days when his films played in grand theaters, when audiences filled halls in silence, waiting for his gestures to speak louder than words. And now, decades later, he finds the same joy. In a smile after a taco, in the laughter of strangers by the sea, he takes one last bite, wipes his mustache, and tips his hat to the ocean. In every laugh, he knows comedy never dies. And now, dear viewer, let me ask you, which other celebrity would you like to see living an ordinary life? Write it in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe for more stories like this. Because reality may be ordinary, but in imagination, anything is possible.